Oh yeah, NASA was all just a big cover-up.
Let's do a little bit of digging into what lithium, cobalt, and uranium mining does to the land.
You don't go to poor countries to make money.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you for joining me. One thing, strap in, buckle up. This one's going to be a belter. Trust me on that. Now let's go.
A good thing that God Almighty has never gone on strike because of unfair treatment or for things he didn't like. Should he ever once sit down and say, that's it, I'm through? I had enough of those on earth, so this is what I'll do. He'll give orders to the sun, cut off the heat supply, and to the moon give no more light, then run the oceans dry. And just to make things double tough and put the pressure on, he'll cut off the air and oxygen till every breath is gone. For sure, he will be justified if fairness was his game. For no one has been more abused or treated with disdain. But yet, he carries on and on, providing you and me with all the goodness of his grace and everything for free. But people say we want a better deal, and so on strike we go. But what a deal we're giving God, whom everything we own. We don't care who we hurt or harm to gain the things we like. But what a mess we'll all be in if God should go on strike.
The Freemason plan has always been to kill the creator. So everything that's involved in the Freemason plan, Big Bang, evolution, dinosaurs, infinite space, they're all part of the same story. Kill God. If the Big Bang was real, then God becomes a lot less likely. If dinosaurs existed millions and millions of years before humans, then that shows that God made a mistake, and that invalidates him as well.
See me, I never grew up overly religious or anything, but my nana was, and I grew up with my nana. So she was like Irish Catholic and had all the Jesus crosses and stuff, which is what was around the house. Anyway, fast forward, I've never been into religion. The more and more I think about it, there has to be a creator. I was just like blind to it. Because nothing you see is by accident. There's no evolution. That needs chucking out. The evolution we evolved from monkeys, and it's pathetic now. If you're still believing in that, then I don't know what we can do to help you or open your eyes. What I think it is, is what they aim for, to divide and conquer. By doing left, right, red, blue, or Tories, Labour, all that stuff in England, wherever it may be, everyone picks a side. And people fall out with their loved ones and everything over it. When in the past has it ever mattered which side you was on? Whatever changed? I know you could say, this president did this or this prime minister did that. Nothing changed. They might have put like one or two little things in. Literally, someone needs to go in. It needs a revamp. The whole thing needs, the system's rigged, all of them are. It's 2025. We need someone with good intentions at heart, not made handshake deals on the way up in the little secret clubs and stuff like that. As crazy as it sounds, that's the truth. We need a revamp and someone basically with faith, who's got a really, really pure heart, a good heart, someone down that lines. It doesn't matter what religion you're into, just someone who's pure and has no ill intention and no ill will towards anybody. With a good head on the shoulders, good team around them, same as, and start again, because this isn't working. It just isn't working. And it can't sustain. It can't go on like this. We're throwing lies all the time. Climate change, and we need to depopulate and that. For what? Stand us all side by side and stick us in Alaska will fit. Do you know what I mean? There's so much room, so much land. Honestly, it drives me mad at this point. I don't know how we still can be divided over a couple of suits at the top that pull the strings. We are puppets. Some of us have our eyes open, some of us don't. Them ones are the stubborn, narrow-minded ones. And that's not to be insulting. That's the truth. Open your eyes. And we know that people who generally go against the grain are labelled crazy or they get unalived. And that's the problem. You can't even speak out, but if there's enough of us, we can. So there needs to be enough of us that have our eyes open, all have each other's backs, stop with the division, conquer together.
I mean, just think about it, okay?
First, the stock market would go. Then, the economy, boom! The dollar, boom! And then pandemonium in the streets. War, genocide, boom, boom, boom!
Bullshit. Nobody could keep that big a secret, Charlie. Somebody blow the whistle.
And every once in a while, some poor little sucker tries. Well, like these guys. Boom! Boom! Every one of these guys, dead, dead, dead!
Let's do a little bit of digging into what lithium, cobalt, and uranium mining does to the land and possibly the human body. I posted a video about this yesterday, but I didn't speak. I was just pointing. So here we go. We'll see if TikTok will let this through. Radiation. Radiation is found in lithium, even in the dust particles. This goes for uranium as well. It's a radioactive element that occurs naturally in the Earth's crust. Wind River is one of the places that I had spotted on my map with really, really, really bad air quality. So I am able to tell when they are mining, and I'll show you how. Hotspots. This was the map from yesterday. Pretty sure that's in Wyoming as well. Do you know where this is? Let's look. Cheyenne, Wyoming. Anybody else remember what happened in Cheyenne? That is where the 30 tons of explosive chemicals were lost during rail shipment from Cheyenne, Wyoming to California, where they're mining uranium. Wind River, right here. Do you see how the air quality surpasses 500? Actually, it doesn't go any further. This is how toxic mining is. Triggering earthquakes. Anytime we drill thousands of feet into the ground and monkey around with pressure in the Earth's crust, there's a potential for triggering earthquakes, which you might be seeing in places like LA now, coincidentally enough. And I also found a correlation between mining, and this is in Mexico. Look at this, in which we spotted an earthquake at the exact same location. Coincidence, maybe. Let's move on. Finely divided lithium particles, powder or dust, may spontaneously ignite in air. Lithium reacts to moisture, water, or steam to produce heat, inflammable and explosive hydrogen gas, and toxic lithium hydroxide. Which leads me to my next point. Yes, lithium mining can cause fires, especially in underground spaces. Lithium mining can also cause an increase in daytime temperature. So anyone in the comments, let me know if in any of these places they have seen an increase in daytime temperatures. I'm gonna have to get a better cobalt and uranium map too. Contaminating water. Could leave tailings of radiation that have been linked to increased cancer rates among reservation residents. Where at? Wind River? Interesting. Lithium mining can cause droughts because it uses millions of liters of water to extract a single ton of lithium. Land separation. When you're drilling thousands and thousands of feet into the Earth's crust and removing what keeps it together, you're going to have land separation.
It's probably a good 2 feet deep. Like it just, that earth gang. That's not even the loudest part. I gotta take a step back to show you. That's our road. It moved about 5 feet that way.
Now, I have spotted a lot of these. You see how the wildfires look a little bit different than the hot spots? Makes you wonder how bad it's going to get, huh?
See, people are bringing you facts, paper trail, and there will be some deniers that, oh, it's not them, they have our best interests at heart, or you Trumpers and you left, right, shut up. It's pathetic at this point. People are dying, homes are being destroyed, lives are being uprooted, and all you can think about, you look in the comment sections and all you see is, I seen one today, Trump's helping out turn the water on or something, and someone had a massive problem with it. Oh, you can't, it's lies. Just because he supported Trump. They had an argument over because he supported Trump. It's like you cut your nose off to spite your face. You're so blinded by who you support and who you don't support, who you vote for, who you don't vote for, that you just babble shit. You just talk absolute nonsense. Grow up, man. It's grown people voting, playing a game for other grown people to tell them the rule. It's weird. Step back and look at the way society is. It is weird.
Two of the January 6ers who were pardoned have been killed in the past 24 hours. One was pulled over and was shot, and now another one. It was a retired woman doctor who had just returned to her home in Seattle. She was out in her front yard, and a 40-year-old man came up and shot her, killed her, and walked off. And apparently the police know it was a 40-year-old man, but they don't know who it was. And they are refusing to look for this person. So 2 of the January 6ers who've been pardoned are dead within 24 hours. This is going to be a problem.
I seen this clip, and this is the only clip I've seen of these people who've been unalived. Right, I haven't fact-checked it, I haven't researched it. I just take I put the clips out there. I've said it before. I'm just a vessel. Don't shoot the messenger. This could be untrue, but it could be true. Or it could be just sheer coincidence that they died. But, come on. We're not saying it's the government. This could just be unhinged people. This is what I'm talking about. You're going against each other that much that you're killing people. You'd rather lose you're taking someone's life, lose your own life, put everybody around you through that just because of someone voted for someone else, or they thought that was wrong, they're not patriotic, and like, who cares?
Third world is not poor. You don't go to poor countries to make money. There are very few poor countries in this world. Most countries are rich. The Philippines are rich. Brazil is rich. Mexico is rich. Chile is rich. Only the people are poor. But there's billions to be made there, to be carved out and to be taken. There's been billions for 400 years. The capitalist European and North American powers have carved out and taken the timber, the flax, the hemp, the cocoa, the rum, the tin, the copper, the iron, the rubber, the bauxite, the slaves, and the cheap labor. They have taken out of these countries. These countries are not underdeveloped, they're overexploited.
As cliche as it sounds, yeah, money is an illusion. It's all an illusion. As cliche as it sounds, where do we know? Not one of us know where we're going when we die. I know that you get like near-death experiences, NDEs, and I actually believe them. So, and if they're saying that you go to these places, they didn't say there's a shop there. Forget saving all this money and all that. Just go and enjoy yourself. Do what you need to do, but make sure you don't just work. You don't know when you're gonna go. As morbid as it sounds, you don't know when. Not one of us do. Not one of us really do want to know, to be honest. I don't. But it's just an illusion. Just forget about it. It's all an illusion. It's all a game that's been designed by absolute psychotic, weird, evil, greedy rats at the top. We aren't got a stake in the game until we rise up and do something. Stop taking it so serious. What are they really gonna do? Again, the lemmings. I say it on so many videos. The police, the army. No disrespect to them. Seriously. Like I said, I even went to in the army myself, but they're the ones who are, what do you call it, enforcing the laws of these weirdos at the top for a job. It's literally just a job. At the end of the day, what does it mean? Think about it. Grand scheme of things, what does it mean you had a job? So you destroy people's lives, you rip kids out of homes, you did all this, you did all that for your job, and then you went home to your family. Grow up.
We live in a hologram. None of this is real.
What did you see? I was getting off that plane, for sure.
But I am telling you!
The plane lady. What did she see, and why did she get off the plane?
Like, what was the reason that you wanted to get off so bad? I gotta ask you, how does it feel to be traveling again after what you went through?
A little bit of anxiety.
That mother back there is not real!
The flight that captivated the world.
A lot of people are curious what exactly you saw. Because you know, you alluded to what you saw, but like, we just want to know, like, you know what?
Yeah. The internet went crazy with speculations.
What did you see?
I mean, thanks for asking that, but I have been told I cannot comment on it right now.
I see.
I'm sorry.
Are you going to, like, you know, have a full kind of interview somewhere, or like what's going on? What's the deal? What's the plan
rate
on?
it's going, I feel like it's gonna have to happen.
Yeah.
So yes, there's some things in the works, mostly nonprofit charity stuff. But I've been trying to like lay low for the most part, but reporters wouldn't let that happen. So
yeah. Well,
like I was so much strong-armed into speaking, and now here we are.
Well, I do want to know. Like, I mean, you won't say to me what you saw right now.
Yeah.
You can't.
Oh, right, just got her too.
Yeah.
Well, but what about, like, what was the reason that you wanted to get off so bad?
Again, can't speak on that right now, but I was distressed and I was getting off the plane no matter what. I just probably didn't need to make the scene that I made.
Right.
But I was getting off that plane, for sure.
Right, and you stand by that, like,
100%,
even now?
100%.
Hi everyone, it's me, Tiffany Gomez, probably better known as the Crazy Plane Lady, which is completely warranted. As you know, I have been unwilling to speak on the viral video, but I do finally feel that it's time. First and foremost, I want to take full accountability for my actions. They were completely unacceptable. Distressed or not, I should have been in control of my emotions, and that was not the case. My use of profanity was completely unnecessary, and I want to apologize to everyone on that plane, especially those that had children aboard. Can't imagine going through that and trying to explain to your kid what in the world just happened. We all have our bad moments, some far worse than others, and mine happened to be caught on camera for the whole world to see multiple times. Sorry, trying not to sound like Minnie Mouse. Well, it has been really comical for everyone, and I have highly enjoyed so many of the memes. On the flip side, it is very invasive and unkind. And I don't know what I would do without the love and support of my friends and family. They are loyal to a fault, and I don't know what I did to deserve them. Sorry, y'all. I hope that I can use this experience and do a little bit of good in the world, and that is what I intend to do. I hope that you guys can accept my apology and I can begin to move on with my life.
I love the internet. It always jumps on somebody who goes missing, or like the guy with the Giants. Like whatever happened to him, who said he filmed the Giants. Anyway, I get what people are saying. It didn't actually look too much like her, but she might have said like a all dolled up in makeup. I'm not saying either or, like either or on this one. I just think it's fun to watch and to play out. I think it's interesting either way. That wasn't her. I'm telling you right now, that wasn't her. It's just a classic, isn't it? Either way. I don't know what she could have meant though. What does she mean, like? It's just an expression. Like, what else could you have meant? He's not real. Was she drunk? It's the only thing I can think of. If she was drunk, then I get it. But if she wasn't drunk, then what could she have meant? She'd been bought and paid, hadn't she? And that, folks, was a thrill. That's it. That's it. I'm going to wrap it up for today. Do appreciate you sticking around if you have. Thanks for joining me. I hope I see you on the next one. Like, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll catch you later.